Welcome to Steve Doris Media, exploring the diverse world of Christian music, one door at a time. I'm your host, Vo. Call me Steve, call me Vo. Just don't call me late for dinner. So, I love Christian music, mostly on the alternative side, like your rock, metal, a little bit of rap. I'm very picky on my rap. I'm also very picky on contemporary Christian music, the CCM. I'm very picky on that. Used to, it was very generic, like you knew what CCM was. But now it's kind of grown to where it's like all the Christian music that's out there in the world is kind of all combated into that topic of, the CCM world. So I have to say all that to say this. The very first series I'm going to run on this YouTube channel is going to be based off the CCM magazine book, The 100 Greatest Albums in Christian Music. If you knew me, you would laugh. Because you know that I'm not big into contemporary Christian music. And I picked this book up at the Goodwill bins as his outlet. I saw it, I'm like, that's kind of intriguing. That's right down my alley when it comes to, Christian music in general. I have not read this book yet. I've skimmed through it since I've had it. And I'm looking forward to finally taking a chance on this book. Going through it, though, there are some artists that I didn't think would be Christian artists. And the one in particular is U2. Because the stigma with U2. A lot of people say that, Bono is faith-based and all that. A good humanitarian, or however you say that word. But this book is going to open my eyes. And I hope that it shines light on the genre I love so much, which isn't even really a genre. It's more of a classification, but it's Christian music. Because Christian music, it's all over the place. Because Christian music is just like music. Except for when you hear the phrase Christian music, you're hoping that music's going to be faith-based. It's going to bring you closer to God, however that looks for you. And I want this book series to do a couple things. For one, I want to grow my understanding and knowledge, along with yours, in the Christian music world. Being someone that was a radio DJ at KOKF 91 FM in Oklahoma City, back when it was an awesome Christian thriving radio station. I say that because it was a pioneer of Christian music, all genres into one day. You had early morning was praise and worship. Then you went into your contemporary, and then you had your alternative edge in the afternoon, evening time. And then you had your late night metal with Nighttime 91. And then it went full circle back to worship. And then on the weekends, you had dance music on top of that. And now it's just Air One. And we're not even going to talk about that right now. That's a whole other topic for a whole other podcast. So reading this book, The 100 Greatest Albums in Christian Music, I'm looking forward to opening it up and reading it. And I'm not going to just read it and just read what it says about the artist. I'm actually going to take the time and listen to each album, starting with number 100 and counting it all the way down to number 1. And I'm looking forward to reading this because, like I said, it's going to make me grow. It's going to make you grow. We can both learn something. And I'm hoping that it will bring me closer to wanting to be spiritual, get back to being the Christian that I know that I am, and to work my way back to being a better servant and being a better child of God. This book was released in 2001 by CCM Books, a division of CCM Communications, published by Harvest House Publishers, Eugene, Oregon. I love that. I didn't notice that. I live in Oregon. I'm in Southern Oregon. I'm in Medford, Oregon, to be exact. And there's not a lot of Christian music that happens in Oregon. We'll get your, every once in a while, Toby Mac or Jeremy Camp or Casting Crowns come through. But you don't see the alternative bands. They kind of dodge. But I digress. This book, I'm looking forward to reading this book. And to give you a synopsis, if you've never heard of this book before, so on the back, CCM presents the 100 greatest albums in Christian music. What are the best Christian albums of all time? Which albums do you listen to again and again? Which artists have touched your heart and changed your life? Which albums have had a lasting influence on contemporary Christian music? Compare your own list of favorites with that of our panel of experts in this deep guide that gives you the inside story on 100 of the very best albums Christian music has to offer. Go behind the scenes in the studio, learn the artist's stories, and capture the spiritual passion behind some of your favorite songs. Get the inside scoop on albums such as unforgettable singers and songwriters as Amy Grant, Rich Mullins, DC Talk, Jars of Clay, Keith Green, and Larry Norman. Along the way, you'll develop a deeper appreciation for your favorite albums and discover some new, great music you didn't even know existed. That's totally going to be me. I'm going to say about 90%. So 90 of the 100 albums, I'm going to guess. I don't even know. I might not even know maybe half of the artists. Like don't even know their names existed until I read this book. I'm looking forward to getting a hold of this book, starting reading at number 100, listening to the artist, and then going all the way down to number 1. I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel where I had a focus to where I could do one theme and to continue that theme for however long it needed to be. That's now. I get to take my love of Christian music and learning and taking it and going on a journey with you guys. I'm not much of a reader. And so it's going to be interesting to read something and then talk about it. It's like a book review. It's like one really long book review. But also reviewing the artist and the album that goes with the book. I want you guys to comment below, who is your favorite Christian artist of all time? And why should I listen to it? I want to know. Comment below. I appreciate you guys listening today. I can't wait to share number 100. Number 100 is coming soon. You want to know what it is? Subscribe to the channel. You hit that bell, and you will be notified of when the next episode drops. Like, subscribe, make the world go round. Peace.